Before we start today's episode, The World of Oddities is written by Abby Blossom and produced by Astro's Laboratory. Statement of Jamie Richardson regarding his new job at a middle school. September 18th, 2011. Abigail Blossom recording, a archivist at the World of Oddities, America. Statement begins. I, like most people, never dreamed of the job I have now. I have two PhDs, and I'm stuck teaching these brats. I begged them to let me just teach the somewhat intelligent kids, with the hope that they would turn out better than me. That's not what ever happened. They never could be better. I got stuck with those little idiots teaching history. I studied psychology, yet I am still the best qualified history teacher they have. I've always hated history. But as most people who weren't just handed everything in life, I unfortunately needed money. Hell, I even tried being a therapist. That didn't work. Apparently, I'm not understanding enough. Just, they were so annoying. Then I got the job at a school. The same one that said I'd amount to nothing. I guess they were right. So, my first year, the last class, was more idiotic than any other one I had. I tried so hard not to give up on them, so maybe they would really amount to something. But I gave up, and I don't give up easily. I just couldn't take it anymore. I just started playing on my computer the whole time. But last year, the last month of the school year, they were silent. And I started teaching them because one girl, Kelly, I think that's what her name was, begged me to teach them about World War II. Even though that's not what we should have been learning at the time. But hey, at least I could say I teach something. So I started doing it. The whole time they never spoke unless they wanted to ask something. They always would ask about this former general, I think, Mark Brown. Told them everything there was on the guy, but they always wanted more. Then one time, I got there late and found them looking through my desk. The person who was watching them was laying on the floor, motionless. I ran to him, and he was breathing, at least, and I yelled for them to call 911, but they were looking through my desk and just kept looking. A few spared passing glances at me. Then, after that, I just started staying in the bathroom. No one even ever looked for me. I did that for a bit. Then one time I went back there to try and tell them off, and they were just gone. There was a small note that said, "Thank you for the lesson in the past." After that, I looked in our systems. They weren't even in there at all. That class was actually supposed to be my meeting period. I think I'm gonna quit. Just find anything. I don't even care anymore what I do. Statement ends. I found this statement with that small note he mentioned. It felt old, like a book that would be in some sort of museum. It was in some fancy ass handwriting. I had Jane, I think that was her name, take it somewhere to be tested, and it possibly can date back over 200 years. Then apparently our Jamie would later get a job. Let's see. Wait, there's no way. He's here as Mr. Silver's personal assistant. I think he's that guy I met in the break room a while back. He seemed nice, but he looked way different than what I expected. Alright, I just asked him some follow up questions. After he quit, he saw one of the parents of the kids that was in his class. He went to her and asked about, I think he said Kelly, and she said she never had a child. Then, when he would come here for his statement, he would be offered the job of Mr. Silver's personal assistant from Mr. Silver himself, which is very rare to happen apparently, but it's not the first time something like this has happened. He smelt like old paper and coffee, but that could just be from the archive and this place in a whole just smelling old. End of recording.